銀河鉄道39。
Okay, let's finish off Chapter 2 of Volume 12 of Galaxy Express 39. This is a very long chapter that we started called Mizu no Kuni no Cheyenne, the Cheyenne of the Country of Water, or the Country of Water Cheyenne. This is the third part. It's like 60 pages. It's been quite long. You really just kind of need to see the previous parts. These rebels or whatever attacked the super president or whatever they were calling this guy, Waterpress. They were getting to see some of his experiments or whatever, and there was an explosion, and so they were running away, and he said, basically, get in this thing. It's got my important thing, precious things inside or something like that. So kind of like a train or something, hopping in. That's where we had paused. So, so that thing is taken off. I guess that's cuckoo. Right, so that was his building. Apparently they managed to blow it all up, the rebels, or whatever's going on. Not quite exactly clear. We just got kind of a quick hint at what was going on there. So, okay. So here we are. Ugh. Here we are on the train. Nande Cheyenne Fishu Zoku ga Hanra no? So why the Cheyenne fish family rebellion? And O meaning like, why are they doing a rebellion? Nandemo yoroshi. This is kind of like, there's nothing you can do about them. And it's kind of like Nandemo nai. Or Shikata ga nai. Yeah, like whatever is good. Whatever is fine. Dashutsu te doko e? So talking about escape, to where? So in other words, where are we escaping to? Uchue dayo, it's to space. Roketto o nandomo uchiageta ga shippai de tsukaimono ni naran. Okay, it's to space. Rockets, even several launched, but because of failures, useful ones don't exist. Okay, so there's this whole thing about them going into space and all this stuff, but he's talking about, I guess they've launched many rockets, and because of failures, useful ones don't exist. Mizu no naka kara taiki chū e uchiageru no mo mama naran no ni uchu made ikeru roketto ga kantan ni seikou suru hazu ga nai. Okay. Well, this doesn't make any sense. Okay, so mama naran. Mama naranai. Beyond one's control. Or to be unable to have one's way with. Okay, so from the inside of the water into the middle of the atmosphere, launching even though unable to have one's way with. So even though we're not able to have our way with the thing of launching from the water into the atmosphere, up until space being able to go a rocket that's able to go into space, easily success doing ought not to exist. So this is why I'm not quite sure what he's talking about when Tetsuro says escape to where, and he says it's into space, but then he's basically saying we haven't even been able to launch a rocket into the atmosphere, so there's no reason that we'd easily have success in launching one into space. So that's a little bit. Oh, soko de 君たちの列車を呼んだというわけだ. Okay. And with that thing, with that place or that situation, your train called, that's the reason. That's the reason I called your train. Okay. So yes, this makes sense. They haven't been able to launch a rocket successfully. So he's saying, that's why I called your train. If you recall way back at the beginning of this, the train made an unscheduled stop here. There was all that wonkiness going on. They had to make an emergency landing. That's what all that was. Reshao, the train, meaning like you called the train. 39 go, the 39. Soda. That's right. 39 に乗って我々は脱出する. So that's right. Riding on the 39, as for us, we'll do escape. So we'll escape by riding on the 39. Teiko wa yurusanai. As for resistance, will not allow, will not forgive. Yeah. As for resistance or opposition, will not allow. Ima ya 39 wa wareware no shoyubutsu da. Okay. As of now, as for the 39, it's our basically thing in possession. Shoyubutsu. Yeah, it's our property or possession. Okay, that's why he says, well, resistance is futile. Resistance will not allow. As of now, the 39 is our possession. Okay. Zoo, 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 zoo. Oh. Okay, there were a lot of people on board. So here we go. There's Shasho-san. Ue! Isoge! Hurry! 一人かと思ったら、これかみんな! Huh? Even though, or when I thought alone, this is everyone. Okay, so in other words, I thought we were alone, but everyone was here too. So yeah, there were a bunch of people on that thing, which is why it was so big. Watashi no ichizoku da. My family. My singular, I don't know, ichizoku. My tribe. My people. Yeah, my relatives. Household. ここへ置いていっても、みんな殺しになるだけだ。するて行かねばならん. Okay, so toward this place, even if go and leave. So even if I leave and I guess, no, even if I go and leave in this place, meaning his family, will become everyone dying or everyone getting killed. It's just that. Taking along Yukane. Oh, that's you. It's the double negative. It's must go. Must go and take everyone along. Yukaneba naran. Yeah, so basically if I leave everyone here, they'll all get killed. It's just that. So must take them along. Or must bring them along. Shasho-san, erai koto ni natta yo. Okay, Mr. Conductor, it's become a terrible thing. Erai is one of these funny words that can mean both splendid, remarkable, and horrific. Yeah, awful, terrible. So it's become an erai thing. Probably means this has become awful. Okay. All right. So, yeah, this person's getting hit by something. Bus. Ooh. Water press. Water press. 逃げよう、逃げよう、たって、逃がすものか? Okay. This is like appearing to run away. And then this would be like, how could we bear letting you run away? 逃がすものか? Yeah, like how could we allow you to get away? 逃げよう、たって、たって、I guess maybe this is like even though. Even though seeming to run away, how could we let you get away? How could we let you run away? Okay, so the Cheyenne fishes, presumably. お前が一族のことしか考えず、私腹を肥やしている間に。Okay, so you only thinking about your family. You only thinking about things of your family or your household. Shifuku. Civilian clothes. Oh yes, and while koyasu. During the period while. Oh, okay. That's not civilian clothes. This is wrong fuku. This is like one's own stomach. Yeah, enriching your own stomach. Shifuku. Where is that here? There, for one's own profit. That fuku there is stomach. So while enriching for one's own benefit, while you were doing that, この星の海は生物が住めないほど荒れ果ててしまった。So while you were enriching your stomach and only thinking of your own family, as for the oceans of this planet, living creatures to the extent of not being able to live, and as, well, arehate, falling into ruin, and have fallen into ruin. That is not arewa. Arehate te shimatta. The oceans of this planet have fallen into ruin. Okay, that's quite the accusation. お前たちには、その償いをしてもらわなければならない。As for to you all, that tsugunai, that recompense, that atonement must receive you doing atonement for that. Okay. Oh my. We're going to get the whole lore dump right here at gunpoint. もともとお前たちウォータープラス一族はよその海星惑星から移住してきた侵略者だ。Okay. From the beginning, you all, as for all of you of the Waterpress household, from another planet, living planet, a sea life planet, from another sea life planet. Kaisei. Yeah, let's just go with that kind of like idea of kaisei. From another like ocean life planet or aquatic planet. Moving, came and moved. You came and did moving from another aquatic planet. Iju, the changing residences. Iju. Yeah, migrated. Changing residence. And Shin Ryakushada, you are like invaders. Yeah. Shin Ryaku is invasion, aggression, and Shin Ryakusha is an invader or an aggressor. So that's what you are. You are aggressors who migrated from another aquatic planet, you guys, from the beginning. Cheyenne fish zoku wa kono hoshi e kite komatte ita omae tachi ni kono hoshi de ikite yuku houhou o oshiete hazu da. Okay, so as for the Cheyenne fish family, to you all who were in a bad spot in coming to this planet, on this planet, a method for going and surviving and going and living, or a method for surviving, taught that's how it was. That's how it ought. Yeah. It ought. Why does he say hazu there? Hazu. Hazu is just something to be ought to have done. That's the expectation. It's the expectation that took place, that the Cheyenne fishes taught a method for surviving on this planet to you all who were in a bad spot having come to this planet. Okay. Mizu no kirei na basho o atae ie o tsukuru no ni te o kashite. Atae. Granting, bestowing? Yeah. Giving, granting, bestowing places of pretty places of water, and even though built houses and lent a hand. Sore nanoni, even in spite of that, itsu no manika, like before we were aware, before we knew it. Itsu no manika. Yeah. Before we knew it, omae tachi wa Cheyenne fish zoku no o hitoyoshi ni tsuke konde kono hoshi no umi o ubatta. In spite of all that, before we knew it, as for you all, the Cheyenne fish's family o hitoyoshi, easy mark, soft-hearted, ni, as that, tsuke komu. This is going to be like treated. Tsuke komu. Yeah, took advantage of it. You taking advantage of the soft-hearted, easy mark of the Cheyenne fish family and this planet's oceans you snatched. You stole away, you snatched the oceans of this planet. Okay. Ota press. Ota. No. Water buffalo. Water buffalo? Water buffalo. Ya she potato o chikara de jibun tachi dake no mono ni shita. Oh, he's talking about food and stuff. So water buffaloes and sea potatoes and things like that. Yeah. Through strength, just as one's own thing you made. You made everything your own thing through strength, through power, like taking all the water buffaloes and sea potatoes. 今になって黙っててって言ってもらうわけにはいかない。Now, becoming now, being quiet, 黙っててって言ってもらう. As for a reason for receiving going away and being quiet, it cannot go. Meaning we can't allow them just to leave and not say anything about it. お前たちもここに残って昔の水のきれいな星にするために働いてもらわなければな. Okay, so you all also in this place remaining and ancient waters pretty planet making for that purpose working must receive. So we must receive you all working for the purposes of making this planet like pretty like the old water and remaining here. Oriro, get off the train. Uh-oh. That looks like English. Is that supposed to be vos? Yeah! Fun! A Cheyenne fishume. Humph. The and me is contempt. So like you bastard Cheyenne fish. Iroiro bunmei no te horoki o shite yata on o wasurete. Various like culture hand extent. What is this? Bunmei civilization no Bunmei no te hodoki. Initiation, induction, learning the basics. Oshite yata on wasurete. Forgetting the on is debt, right? The favor. Yeah, debt of gratitude. Forgetting the favor of doing like the basics of various culture or various civilization. Various things of the civilization about learning the basics, doing that debt or that favor forgot. Okay, so this guy was claiming like, we taught you how to survive on this planet. He's kind of saying like, we like bringing you civilization, I guess like the technology and stuff. And he's saying you're forgetting that debt. Okay, he's pretty dead. Kind of a big hole in the head. Sa hasha shiro. Well then, do train takeoff. Do takeoff. Damate dashite. So like being quiet and departing. I guess this is Waterpress now saying, Hashada, it's train departure. Samonai to kono onna o korosu. Samonai. Otherwise, if not so, this woman will kill. So do the train departure, otherwise I'll kill this woman. Just in case. Okay. Vin. Oh. Oh. There goes the train. This is the, I guess, Cheyenne fish. Watching them depart. And what do we have here? Kuyashi na omoikiri hatarakasete yaritakatta no ni na. Okay. Kuyashi. It's frustrating or annoying, isn't it? As much as possible, omoikiri wanted to make work, even though, right? So even though we wanted to make them work, in other words, make them work to make the planet a better place. どうせあいつらは地獄へ落ちるさ。Somehow, as for those guys, like, we'll fall into hell. Okay? そうだといいんだが。そうだと. I guess, like, if it's that way, that's good, but... Okay, there's the train going off. There we go. Nice shot of the train departing. And Tetsuro-kun, この車両から出てくれんか? Okay, so Mr. Tetsuro, from this carriage, like, will you not do the favor of leaving? Eh? Huh? 行く先を決める家族だけの会議をする. Okay. Yukusaki is like going forward. Yeah, one's destination. Deciding, family just meeting doing. So we're going to do a meeting of just the family to decide where to head next. Our destination, our future. 行く先が決まったらそこへ列車を回してもらおう。いいな。Destination whereabouts, when decide, or if decide, but when decide, our destination to that place will receive, like, the turning of the train. We'll receive the train going to that place when we decide where we're going. That's good, right? Okay. Lovely people. No response, really. No response. Shot of the train from the outside. Okay. Bisha. Which kind of sounds like a big splash, and that looks like it's supposed to be water. Did their containment suits, like, blow up or something? I guess we'll find out. It's not a kaboom, it's more like a splash. Yeah, that's definitely like water. Okay. Yeah, their suits like ruptured or something. Ah! 秘密服というか、水服というか. Okay, so we saw this last time that the use of mitsu, I didn't quite understand what that was supposed to mean here. So I kind of made it like for use in. So clothing for use in the air, they were called, or clothing for the use in the water, they were called, whatever. He couldn't remember the name of what they were called. But one means in the air and one means in the water. それがみんな破れて, those things, all of them just destroyed. So you can see like there's holes ruptured in the suits. Holes. All kind of like in the back. その服は海中から空気中へ出るのがやっと. Okay, so as for those clothes, from the inside of the water to the inside of the air, or into the atmosphere, going out, finally, ... それも極平常な気圧の大気中へ. Even that thing, 極平常, like very much, 極?
Oh, ha, 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 ha.
極平常. Very much normal, one, like atmospheric pressure, ikiyatsu. Ikiyatsu. Atmospheric pressure. A normal, like one atmospheric pressure of being in the atmosphere. Wait, okay, hold on. それも極平常な気圧の大気中へ. Okay, as for those clothes, going out, or from inside the water and going out into the atmosphere, finally, and then even that, very much normal to an in the middle of the atmosphere of one atmospheric pressure, a normal one atmospheric pressure. Okay. Oh, okay. So I guess like doing that, going out from the water into the atmosphere, it was going out into a normal one atmosphere of being in the middle of the atmospheric pressure was normal in the atmosphere. She's continuing. この列車は, but as for this train, 宇宙空間へ出れば, when going out into the space of space, the space of the cosmos, 時々, わずかだけど, sometimes, just a little bit, 気圧が下がることがある. There are times when the pressure drops, even just a little bit. 目がチカチカしたり、耳がツンとしたりするのがそうです. The eyes like prickling, chica chica doing that, and the ears doing tsun. I don't think that's supposed to mean pungent. The ears wouldn't be pungent in smell. I guess the ears like ringing and doing that. It's like that. So this drop of pressure, slight drop of pressure when the train goes into space, it's kind of like when the eyes sting or the ears like ring, I guess. そのわずかの気圧の変更にこの服は耐えられない. That small amount of pressure change, tenko. Yeah, that small amount of pressure change to that, as for these clothes, not able to endure. We need a separate counter for how many times going out into space killed someone. Or going out into space on the train killed someone. 私もそれを言おうとしたときにショックで I also, this thing, the time that ioto, of saying, I also, the time of saying this, or saying that, it's with a shock. I guess she's trying to say, like, me explaining this, I'm also shocked at, like, what happened. 水星人の住める星は少ないわ。水星人。Aquatic life people. So like water people, as for planets, like where water people are able to live, are few. その星を汚いめちゃくちゃ星にした人たちだもの。滅びるのも運命だったのかもね。that planet or those planets dirty and crazy planets doing, okay, crazy dirty. People, hitotachi da mono. It's people making those planets into dirty, crazy dirty. Those sort of people. Horobiru nomo, even being destroyed, it was fate, probably. Yeah. Kitanai mechakucha na hoshi ni shita hitotachi da mono. People making a planet into a crazy mess like this planet, or of these planets, of those planets, meaning of the water planets. Being destroyed also, that fate it was, perhaps. So, okay. All right, we got 3 pages left. So we get a sort of a departing shot here, this full page. Oh, the train. Still there's water sort of flowing over the train here. We get a scroll here. Again, there's one more page after this. But we get some parting words here. Kikai kajin bakari ni nattara chikyū wa kirei ni naru ndarou ka? Who is that talking? それとも, this sounds like Tetsuro. This is the conductor, though. Wakarimasen. それとも汚くなるんだろうか? Okay. As for the earth, when it becomes nothing but mechanized people, becoming pretty, I guess, will it become pretty, I wonder? Or will it become dirty, I wonder? And then we get the response, which is, Watashi ni wa owakaremasen, hai. As for to me, I don't know. Indeed. This has slowly become a thing the conductor says. He ends with height. Okay. And then we get a scroll here. Let me zoom in a little bit more so we can see that. いろいろな環境の星に人類とその兄弟 生物は生きている. Okay. Various environmental planets, on various environments of planets, or on planets of various environments, humanity and those sibling living creatures, as for that, they live. Sibling living creatures. Okay. 住むところがなくなれば living places, if they cease or when they cease to exist, その生物には滅亡が待ってるだけだ. As for to those living creatures, annihilation waiting for is just that. Okay, so when the living places become nothing, the living creatures are basically just waiting for annihilation or destruction. それが宇宙の法則である. That is a law of the universe that exists. So that's the law of the universe. Okay. Nice and happy. And we get yet another, our final ending. So there we go. The train leaving again. This is actually the final page and another final summary. So let's see what we've got here. Nice and big. There we go. Tetsuro wa futo omo. Futo omo. As for Tetsuro, thinking futo. What does that mean? Futo. Suddenly? メートルは水星人の水密服の血管をわざと言わなかったのではあるまいかと. Okay, I gotta zoom out. The camera doesn't like being that close. Okay. Okay, this is possibly... Actually, let's see if Futo Omo comes up with something. No, okay. As for Tetsuro, this might be like suddenly, incidentally, or just whatever thought about. And then as for Meitoru, those aquatic people's water use suits, the failure... the kekkan, the defect, the fault, the deficiency of the water use suits of the aquatic people, on purpose, wazato iwanakatta no de wa arumai kato, on purpose, did not talk about. As for that, did it not exist? So this is as for Tetsuro, he was suddenly thought. As for Meitoru, did she not mention on purpose? Did she not say on purpose about the defect of the water clothes of the water people? Meitoru ga uchu no shinri sonomono no 決心のように感じることがある。Meitoru, spaces scenery, truth. Truth itself keshin. Incarnation, in that manner, kotogaru. So there are times when it feels like she is, as her Meitoru is the incarnation of truth itself, of space. メートルが宇宙の真理そのものの決心のように感じることがある. Yeah. So, Meitoru, there are times when it feels like she is truth incarnate of the universe. でも, however, メートルの笑顔は, however, as for Meitoru's smiling face, たとえようもなく優しい. As for her smiling face, たとえよ. Beyond comparison. Yeah, this is all. Tatoe yo monai was beyond comparison kind or gentle. Her smiling face was beyond incomparably kind or smiling or kind or gentle. そしてメートルは何も言わない. And in addition, as for Meitoru, she said nothing. Or she was saying nothing. Okay, interesting. A suggestion that Meitoru knew what was going to happen and let it happen. There we go. That was a very long chapter. Again, 60 pages, so we had to break it up into 3 parts. There we go. That was chapter 2 of volume 12. Next up will be chapter 3. Chapter 3 is also quite long. Chapter 3 here is going to be almost 50 pages. So we'll see how many pages we're able, or how many sessions we're able to break that up into. We'll start that one next time.